Trusts are incredibly busy. Why has Mississippi Valley Conservancy decided to carve out time to pursue land trust accreditation?
Well, I think MVC decided to go for accreditation because it was aware of the fact that land trusts in the future are going to need to be accredited to have the clout that they need and the trust that they need from organizations like the IRS, big grantors, even our members and the landowners that we work with. I think everybody recognized as the land conservation movement grew and grew, and there were of course a few bad examples of how not to do business out there, that it was going to be important eventually to have an independent group like LTA set up an accreditation process that would serve as an independent check on, and a training tool too on how individual land trusts do their business, the types of ethics and standards that they follow while they're doing work. And I think that everybody recognizes that in the long run, doing things better as a result of going through accreditation is going to lead to a greater confidence by the public, by organizations like the IRS, in land trusts, that we're doing good work that will stand the test of time, that we're doing good work that has public value.
Corinne Krause, and I am the accreditation team leader here at the Mississippi Valley Conservancy. The Conservancy has brought me in this process of accreditation. They are looking to apply for National Land Trust accreditation, and they needed some assistance in putting together the application and the documents necessary.
So how's it been going so far?
It's quite a process. I'm a paralegal by training, and I thought I was very comfortable around voluminous documents. I have definitely used my training in this process. This is an extensive application process, and I've grown to really appreciate what it means to achieve accreditation.
Could you explain what you think it does mean to achieve accreditation? What's the significance of that?
Well, actually, I came into this with the idea that I thought I had a good sense of what land protection meant, but in essence, it means so much more than even those who are out dealing with the land itself. It is a matter of protecting the future of the land and how it's used, and to protect that future for the generations that are to follow us. And I think by adequate documentation and by a good, solid set of policies and standards, those the future will be protected for those who want to use these lands that have been put into this program. Well, actually, I thought I had a handle on the grasp and on the scope of Mississippi Valley Conservancy, but it is much more than I had known when I came in the door. I didn't realize how much land is actually protected in our area and its value in that protection. I do appreciate it, and I know that a lot of people take that protection somewhat for granted because it's there for them. But I really do. I've grown to understand the scope and all of the people that are necessary in order to do the various duties that go along with land protection. So it's an impressive staff. We're very, very professional, and I'm very pleased to be here.
Okay, what do you think the effect of the accreditation application process is going to have on how MVC does business?
Well, whether we're accredited or not, it's going to make us a stronger organization, without a doubt. It's been very good and educational for MVC to write up all these policies on how we do things, how we expect to do things. That creates institutional memory and an institutional structure that's independent of whoever the current staff is. So the process, whether we're accredited or not, definitely makes us a stronger organization, doing better quality work, documenting everything better, and completing projects that will stand the test of time.
Mississippi Valley Conservancy is pleased that we're participating in the National Land Trust Accreditation Program. it's a great opportunity for us as a land trust to assess our operations and to be able to, determine where we can improve what we're doing, to learn what we're doing very well and areas or maybe we need some extra work. This accreditation gives Mississippi Valley Conservancy the opportunity to see our land conservation work through the lens of the standards and practices of the Land Trust Alliance, and to make sure that we are using the best available practices to ensure that our conservation work, has permanence and is sustainable, and that we're doing an excellent job to benefit the communities in which we work and to protect the best parts of our landscape for people to enjoy today and for future generations. And how are you feeling about the application?
I'm feeling pretty good at this point. A few days ago, I could have answered that a little differently, but today is good. So it's been a lot of homework, and I think when it all comes together, it's starting to take a real fine shape. Full staff of the Mississippi Valley Conservancy should feel quite accomplished when this is complete, and they should feel good about themselves and about everything that they're doing, and that they're doing it for the right reasons.
Recommend the accreditation process to other land trusts?
Absolutely, absolutely. It makes you really sit back and take a look at what you're doing, how you're doing it, how effective it is, and what the changes might be that you should be looking at. And I think it focuses on certain elements that can be somewhat boring, but it makes you go through the process, and I think that the Conservancy will be better for it.